Actually, ironically, his lone rookie game was against Houston when he broke his foot. And there's a look at Eric Gordon. If you haven't been in Los Angeles, there are Bryant jerseys all around. Gordon on the drive for the layup. Anderson. Eric Gordon on the drive and the slam with the left. Eric Gordon on the move, played a little bully ball and got the left-handed layup to fall. Harden out top, a little pick and roll with Capella. Gordon for three, got it. Eric Gordon finding the range here. What about the Indiana Pacers and Turner? A lot of people picking Indiana to do big things this year in the East, Mark, as Eric Gordon hits another three. Omaha Kings back in the day, Mark, when guys our age were first starting to watch the NBA. Gordon on the drive and a sweet reverse layup.
Basketball, it makes them a problem to defend offensively.
And Gordon with good defense ripped it from Jordan Clarkson.
About 17 points and 5 dimes a game last year for JJ at 16 starts. He also shot 46% from three. Trevor Ariza with a three, and now Houston is on the board.
That guy I was just talking about.
Gordon for three. Remember that Houston came in here guns blazing.
See how he fits into that role.
JJ exploding to the rim but couldn't finish. Now here comes Eric Gordon, and that's a blow by and a score for Houston to up their lead to 3 as they make their first two-pointer of the game. Ryan Anderson on the dribble and taken away by Harrison Barnes. An outlet pass is alertly deflected and saved back in by James Harden.
Very athletic play that time by Harden. You got to find this guy.
He hits a three, Ryan Anderson.
At that off-guard position, where he was so productive the other night. Easy basket for Houston.
It's Ariza.
Quincy.
All right.
From you.
Me too.
That's too easy.
Goaltend, Justin Anderson.
I tell you, Mike D'Antoni can draw up some offensive plays. Big Ten to Big Ten.
Yes.
Right.
Game knows game. Oh, rolls out to Eric Gordon. Boy.
There's so much Big Ten.
On Wednesday against the Lakers, when they made just 2 of their last 12 shots and turned it over twice. That included going 0 for 7 from deep.
Just got to let him know that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
McDaniels stole the ball back. Now he steps out to the corner.
It's a rough swing there. Weird, strange, wonderful beast, isn't it?
I mean, it builds.
Gordon went down low to catch the pass, but still able to rise up in rhythm.
Block shots.
Not good.
Well, since Dwight has left, there's just not a lot of shot blocking, but there's a lot better three-point shooting. Gordon steps back and fires. Yeah.
That's Eric Gordon. Vintage Eric Gordon.
And that was his best game of the year. Nice pass to Gordon for 2 and 1.
What a great finish by Eric Gordon.
Powell. Top scorers for Dallas: Williams 8, Powell 7, Barnes 6. Sam Decker another 3. While he was on the floor, that block percentage for Salah was only bettered last year by Hassan Whiteside of the Heat and John Henson.
Rockets were committed to defense when they opened camp, but then they gave up 120 points to LA.
Awareness.
Rockets swinging around. Gordon looking for somebody to take charge, and a good basket.
Beautiful. Left hand by Eric Gordon.
If it found JR, I don't think the Cavs would have won that ball game. Gordon turned the corner. This pass inside. And a foul sending Clint Capella to the free throw line. Harden brings it back down the floor with Gordon. Dynamic backcourt when Gordon stays healthy. The floater goes. He's missed an average of 33 games. But therapeutic to be with his secondary family, the Cavaliers. Gordon double clutches, still hits it. Eric Gordon has 4. Fry. With Shumpert. Ball stolen by Gordon. Houston with numbers. Corey Brewer running the floor. Harden left wide open. Made him pay for 3. Yep, that's what happens. You can never lose him.
Ennis will push it. Trying to get to the goal. Had to give it up. Gordon sets his feet for 3. Smooth stroke for Eric Gordon. Upset of the Cavs. Again, they've won 4 straight in this building. Gordon
backside three, and he hits it. So Eric Gordon for shots, but a back tap gives him another opportunity. With Ryan Anderson back out there. Gordon some space, made him pay. Sweet stroke from Eric Gordon. Backing down Gordon, trying to take advantage of the size mismatch, but Gordon equal to the task. Here comes Ariza, open floor, gathers it in. Gordon, left wide open, look out.
Joakim Noah sits down, Lance Thomas in, Gordon kicks it out, Ariza wide open for three, and another three already. That's 4 threes. Oh! Come on. Well, that's just inexcusable.
Yeah, Willie Chicalau and Gordon to post him right under the basket.
Can't be the shot that Jeff Hornacek wants.
Yeah, high pick and roll.
Gordon, three-pointer is good.
That's the one D'Antoni wants. You have the green light in his offense.
Here's Gordon, Jennings on him.
Knicks playing some defense.
And Gordon gets to the basket. Harden had it going right from the get-go, but the team actually increased their lead in the second quarter with him on the bench as Gordon, an uncontested three, granted far out. Clock, shuffle pass to Ariza. Ariza the drive, misses the dunk, and a new 24. Gordon for three, that's good. Everything going the Rockets' way.
But the other thing, they're not competing.
Yeah, that's
the
problem.
Losing, they're not competing, man.
It seemed to lose focus early. Or get their heads down as Gordon drills another three. He's got 24 points. Clock, shuffle pass to Ariza. Ariza the drive, misses the dunk, and a new 24. Gordon for three, that's good. Everything going the Rockets' way.
Here's Gordon. Through three defenders, leaving Decker open for three. Phillips. Gordon drives, dishes, another dunk for Capella.
And that was set up off the penetration again by Gordon, getting past the set for easy two.
77-68 Atlanta, and Gordon fouled at an and one. Atlanta by 11. Gordon lays it in. Dwight banging with Harrell this time. Now it's Hardaway driving. He had nowhere to go. Tabo saves the day. Delaney. It's another three, but Tabo's there. That's stripped. Gordon with it. Here come the Rockets.
That basket, you're going to have to earn it because he's coming out and he's making sure you earn everything you get.
Gordon with the shot block and then the foul on the lay-in.
27th to commit almost 17 a game. Harden with a nice move, and now he finds the open man for three. Gordon. That's a three, and that is Houston's 7th three-pointer of the game.
The paint for Houston. Wall, the first player of the game in double digits with 10.
He wanted a foul. Eric Gordon may have grabbed him.
Ariza baseline, nothing but net. Eric Gordon inside for Nene.
He's become a better shooter as his career has gone along. Gordon gets it back. Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Shot clock at 4. Gordon drives into the paint, flips it up and in. Just said something because that little bump couldn't have been in. Gortat throws the ball to a Rocket, and that's probably going to do it.
Leonard blocked by Capella.
To me, that was going to be short anyway.
Harden to Eric Gordon, and Gordon just checked in. He had started earlier this season. Mike D'Antoni now having him come off the bench.
0 in fast break points.
Gordon, Sam Decker. Gordon steps back, fires, and connects.
Oh, he can do it. We know he can shoot the ball, and he'll shoot a good percentage for you.
It's been a nice extra man off the bench for D'Antoni. Decker's got three-point range and shows it.
McDaniels was right up on the top of Ginobili. Did not give him a good look.
Gordon.
There it is.
Gordon with a good look. He's another one of those guys, if he's healthy, he's a terrific player.
But like I said, if you don't have Green and Parker in the backcourt, you got substitute guards playing.
Gordon rifles a pass into Ariza, and Trevor Ariza with his first field goal.
And throw the ball right back in.
Three-pointer from Gordon, and Gordon with 13 points off the bench here in the first half.
Defensive player of the year.
He's now made 32 consecutive free throws. Gordon gets inside. And Greg Popovich very upset with that defensive sequence, calls timeout. La Provitola spins, gets inside, shot blocked by Gordon, knocked out of bounds. It looked like it was last touched by Houston. David Lee arguing, I think they're going to change the call.
Needed a double team then. Down the baseline, Eric Gordon back outside. Ariza's tried a couple of threes. They did not go, so this time he goes to the basket.
So that's what Trevor has got to do more often.
Now look at the Rockets only 24 points here with 8 minutes left in the first half, so his first defense has been very good.
Boy, Eric Gordon.
Deep.
Baytown.
Play out of their element. Just force the pace of the game. You got to do something to change it.
Good defense by Houston, shutting down the middle in this game. Good job. Got to the basket around Kawhi Leonard. That doesn't happen very often. James Harden takes it across the middle. That's a perfect shot for Eric Gordon. Gave him a good look. That's one of the few three-pointers that hasn't been contested by San Antonio. Eric Gordon with a runner all the way across court to Ariza for a three-is-on. But when he got to San Antonio, they molded him into what they wanted. There's Eric Gordon putting it up and in. All right, let's see if Gordon can heat up a little bit. Here's James in the open court, crossover, gets it out to Gordon. Get in there. Yes! Eric Gordon with his fourth three-pointer of the game. Out and helps. Great defense there. Ginobili. And Mills knocked out of bounds by Gordon off of Mills. Big step back by Gordon. Beautiful. Misses. Good rebound. Anderson's gone inside. Done pretty well. To the basket. Eric Gordon with a flush. James with a rebound. 4-on-1 fast break. Gordon with a three. Got it. On the drive. Gets it inside. Back to Gordon. A little fake. Puts up another three and hits it. Eric Gordon is on fire.
Go straight up.
Gordon. Oh, is he hot?
Good player. He's a rookie this year in the NBA, but he's been playing over in Europe for quite some time.
Yeah.
Ooh, Eric Gordon showing the versatility in his game, going to the basket.
Gordon going to test him with a three.
He's still hot.
In that tradition and honoring the players who helped the franchise down through the years. They've done a lot for the players living in Houston. There's a good three by Gordon. His freshman year at Duke, he led them to the national championship. And another three by Eric Gordon. Has used the three quite effectively.
Oh yeah, quite often. The best three-point shooter, in my opinion, in our day was probably Larry Legend.
There's a miss by Rhino. Capello runs it down. He's really playing a whale of a game tonight. Jordan, he cannot miss.
He is unbelievably hot.
Coaching staff at the Thunder, you're happy with that because that's an establishment that you can stick with.
Capello, as the defense stepped up, found himself open on the backside. Long rebound. Thunder does get back and get set defensively. Gordon, one-handed shot, putting that lefty over Oladipo. On the drive and dish, Gordon for three.
Man, that's tough without coming down and walking with the basketball.
Nene gets loose to Packett. Westbrook. Houston had 9 triples in the first half, and as well, Ariza lost Westbrook on the dive to the basket, the side of the rack. Gordon up and running out of the scrum. He's going to go right at Oladipo, and he's going to score. Eric Gordon, his 9th year. Ariza run off the three-point line. Gordon on the opposite side knocks it down for 3.
At the rim, in the paint.
Sam Decker for three. Westbrook bothered into a tough shot. He thought he was fouled. Rockets have not made a three here in the quarter. Gordon hemmed in, steps away from Grant, knocks it down for three with 9/10 of a second remaining.
Threes, the farther the defense has to extend, the more space there is on the floor to drive by.
There's a turnover created by Harden's defense, and he gets the points on the offense.
Shooting it well, they make that three-point shot look so easy.
Inside for Gordon, tips it up on his third attempt. Eric Gordon.
But he's very solid.
He signed a new contract in the offseason. Harden steps back, passes off to Gordon, who's always available.
Money for him, he's not getting a lot of time for the amount of money that they paid for him.
Oh boy, another three-pointer for Eric Gordon. And Crabbe, can he stay with him?
Only if he goes backwards.
Gordon, nice pass to Capella.
He's a bigger body on Harden.
And now Gordon goes to the races, sets up Capella for the layup.
Beautifully done.
Gordon trying to spin free, shoots a long two. Boy, he set that up with some razzle-dazzle. Harden in a hurry. Now pulls it up. It's the Gordon show.
See, once Gordon got past his defender, then he slowed down and used his strength to keep his defender on his back for an easy layup.
A really talented player.
Good rim
but a very tough player. Great shot.
Eric Gordon putting on the moves tonight.
And Hayward so far. Eric Gordon's done a good job on Gordon. Hayward. And that's going to be a foul before the Rockets can get a fast break. Harden to the basket. Gordon's got to shoot it. Got two, got one, gets it off in time. Oh, Eric Gordon.
Plays for the France national team. Good player.
Nice pass to Decker. Looked like Gordon was going to fall down for a second.
The screen, which gave Gordon Hayward plenty of space to shoot that one.
Eric Gordon with a three.
And then the Utah Jazz returned the favor. They went underneath the screen.
Brewer, great pass all the way across court. Nene says, let me have it! Nene with a three! Away from a shot at the end of the game. He didn't.
He wanted it a lot more than we wanted him to have it. But that's
the guy you wanted to have it was Hakeem Olajuwon. Opportunities, just didn't find the right one. But I think it was more important for him to spend time with his family and friends. Yeah. He's a class guy.
Oh, God, no doubt about it.
He plays hard each and every night.
Nice pass to Nene.
Good catch and good finish. Nene's got those huge hands.
To pick up Johnson. The rest of the guys got to get on the board. Boy, that's just a bulldog move by Eric Gordon. Gordon has 14 points. Nene 16 off the bench. Turnover by the Jazz. And Gordon is pushed out of bounds. It looked like by Hayward. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Over to Gordon. Gordon, quick move to the bucket. Gives it up to Capella. Gets it right back. Eric Gordon with a three. Driving into the basket.
It is. And he's fairly quick, too, for a guy his size.
At Beverly.
There's the 10th made three for the Rockets.
Missed it. Brewer gives him another chance. Eric Gordon rattles and goes. Gordon Hayward. And Harden got a piece of it. Quickly down the court. Trevor limping. I don't care. He says, I got to get that dunk shot.
Go to work.
Gordon back to Capella. Got Gobert turned around.
Capella.
Pistons by 6, slap away by Gordon from Lure. Decker on the break, strong to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
And Udrih keeps finding him.
8 in the second for Lure, 10 on the game. Capella quickly to the basket, and he is quick. Turnover. Gordon dribbles through traffic, takes it back to the baseline. On the wing to Beverly, he fires and fills it up.
Wow.
Lure Lure. Here comes Beno Udrih. Lost it in the lane to Gordon. Forecourt to Ariza. Turns and fires way long.
They're draft in the building.
Apparently there was. Joseph trying to rush it back. Nogueira ends up with the basket. All the way to the basket. Good drive by Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon gets around that pick, sets up Brewer. Brewer on the drive. That's what he does. He can slither in between you, and Brewer help out. That worked, but you got to get the rebound as Carroll throws it back into Valanciunas, and Gordon comes out of the pack with the ball. Gordon tonight.
They double James, get the ball out of his hands every time he touches it. Two defenders.
Somebody else got to pick it up. There's Eric Gordon. His dad was a terrific guy, military his whole life. Great drive by Gordon. And Ross has 12 off the bench. Harden with a three. Good block by Ryan. Harden in the open court. Picks out Gordon. Gordon to the rack for two. Here come the Rockets. It's a 10-point game.
That's an 8-0 run for Sacramento.
Works for you sometimes, sometimes against you. Again, Eric Gordon
Three-pointer.
missed his first two, didn't miss his third one, but they also need some production.
Oh, a bad pass by Garrett Temple. Here's Patrick Beverly. What's Beverly's role in this team? Just defense as you look at Gordon? Get a three?
Well, actually, he's a good three-point shooter now, but basically he is out there to defend the best guard to him. They'll take him.
49-24. Nene, and he chops up inside to make it 51-24, and the lead continues to grow. Backdoor, and the layup.
Again, a beautiful pass, James Harden. Defense by the Kings has really picked up. Rockets having a tough time getting good shots.
And that is a three by Gordon, 93-78. And Cousins turned it over. Harden, numbers, basket, and that makes it 112-101 for Sacramento.
Big Cuz, amazing 5 of 8 with the long ball for the Cousinator.
And there's Gordon.
Harden.
Eric Gordon in the lineup to the glass. Well, Gordon, whether it be a starter or coming off the bench, as is his role now, having a terrific year. He started 8 and averaging 15 a game. He saves this one on the end line. Houston will get it back with a chance to take the lead. Here comes the Beard. Yeah,
that's defensive transition. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Reset for Houston on the rebound by Beverly. Gordon says thank you and drills a three.
Well, they're already lethal in a half-court set.
Gordon off the screen. Napier under the screen, but got there in time to make contact and a foul.
It matters into his own hands.
Gordon comes to the post. He's much bigger of the two, and he takes Napier inside, whirls in with the lefty. Turner stands his ground on Gordon, forcing him inside. Look at Decker move without the ball behind the defender. Gordon off a pick. Gordon off the screen, open look. And able to block, comes free to Gordon on the run. He's got Brewer spaced out on the wing. Gordon finds his spot and drills. Eric Gordon, give him credit, man. He moves so well without the basketball.
That's the way I was raised. Another reason to respect Dan, guys.
Gamesmanship. Inside it comes to Nene on the screen and roll. Gordon handling Nene in the lane, makes himself available and laid it in. Houston's done a nice job there. Houston opened up a 10-point lead in the third. The Rockets watched as the Blazers run on a 10-0 run to equalize it. Gordon knocks down another triple.
So it's a block first and an offensive foul second.
Gordon again. Ariza hit 6 in that game, and he is ready. He fakes, drives, and kicks, and Gordon in the corner hesitates. Bounces low to Capella for the two-hand jam.
Big
thing with Hood this year was whether he was going to be consistent this year. And he's had some ups, he's had some downs. Tonight, it looks like one of the nights that he is on
the court for the Rockets. So is Nene. Here comes Gordon. Nice look off and lays it in. Beautiful move. The former Indiana Hoosier.
And he shakes his head as he goes down the court.
Back the other way. And the Rockets. As Harden is picked up by Hill. Now here comes Gordon back out. 3 ball. Strokes it nice.
You got to get to
13. We're going to be handing out $100 bills courtesy of Mountain America Credit Union. Those 3 balls are falling. Gordon on a line drive 3. Oh, he banked it off the glass.
You're so used to being involved in the game much more than he is this year.
Gordon step back, got it. Eric Gordon.
Joe's been a little off. He did make a 3 tonight, but you mentioned it. He's been off the last 3-4 games, and then Gordon comes back and splashes one down.
Decker and the Rockets come the other way. They like up tempo. Gordon got it. Hot hand 21 on 7 of 14 from the floor. And the Jazz are closing in on a season high of scoring. They had 114.
The Finals MVP coming up big. It's Decker. He'll watch a triple. Got it. They're going to call 2. Do they call it 2 or a 3? His foot may have been on the line. Zion that with his 12 assists a game. Knocks it away, makes the steal, gets it from Green. Ahead to Gordon. Eric Gordon sliding in for 2 on the breakaway. Nice transition for the Rockets.
On the bench. Got to be a lot of Eric Gordon.
And Gordon shows why the hesitation. And the 2 right there. Gordon off the bench with a quick 4.
That was one of the concerns coming into the season with the Warriors losing so much size.
Gordon with a 3.
What a start by Eric Gordon off the bench here. Continues for Kevin Durant. 4 of 5 from the field and 10 points.
Gordon faking, feeding, jamming inside is Harrell. Good move right there to set that up.
KC.
Yeah, right.
The efficiency, 57%.
Boy, Gordon is fast and quick, and he shows it right there. Pretty play by Eric Gordon.
Look, the number one thing we need, get to the free throw line. We don't have that with Steph and Clay. Those guys are primarily, 3-point shooters. Finish around the rim.
Gordon has looked good too, especially in the first half. Double there into Harrell. Great find by Gordon. And Harrell with the fly in Houston with the Rockets, and here comes Thompson. Decker on him on the switch. Turnover forced on the behind-the-back pass. He was drafted in the second round by the Houston Rockets. Gordon 3, good! Big shot by Eric Gordon. Here's a pass. Harden outside Gordon in the corner. It's a Anderson 3, the 9th recorded by the Rockets. And a 7-point lead for Houston. Anderson double. Ariza. Gordon into Decker. And he got it to go with Durant swiping at the ball. And Decker off the bench. Anderson. Harden lost the ball. He collides right into Green in the corner. Oh, Gordon knocks it down on the busted play. Rockets by 2. Anderson long 3. No. Decker the offensive rebound. Out to Gordon. Open triple. Book it. Gordon knocks down the 3 and ties it at 121. Average on the far side, Gordon. Mismatch with Durant on him. Shot clock at 8. Gordon will bulldoze his way inside and get the 2 on the runner.
What a tough shot there by Gordon.
Well, remember the year before, a lot of people felt that he should have been the MVP instead of Steph Curry. Is once again the dunk by Harrell. They're just getting inside at will.
ESPN, and everybody has somebody in their lives who is affected by cancer. You can make a difference in that fight today. As Gordon connects on a 3.
NBA career, we remember him in Orlando. What a great job he did there, and he's given great stability to this young team.
The C's part for Eric Gordon. 6 months now, which he said is a challenge on the road sometimes, but he believes it's really helped him as Capella hooks that home. Chandler talked about the difference he feels in his energy.
Finished like a Michigan State won a game like that.
Gordon beats the buzzer and puts it home for 2. Hits rim, but right to Harden. 3 from Gordon is good. Ariza. Truth. Another three for Houston, set up perfectly by Gordon.
That's great. I was playing for the Sixers at the time, and he was doing a lot of clinics.
Gordon will pop. He got it. Eric Gordon, a central piece to this fantastic Rockets bench. Turnover number, and Houston keeping it in check, a big key, as you pointed out, Doug, as Harrell puts that down on the pocket pass from Gordon.
Live ball turnovers where you're running out and getting scores, and tonight he has not done that.
Houston has, and they do it again here. 16 now for the Nuggets. Only about 3 minutes into it, but he may not have to, depending on what happens, as Gordon hits another. Eric Gordon on fire.
And the rebound by Decker. So the Rockets can go 2 for 1 if they get up a shot in a hurry, and there it is.
Well, you knew it would happen.
Dribbling up at full speed. And why is that, Bill?
Well, I'll tell you later. But those tight shorts don't cut it. There's Sam Decker who's cutting it. If you're thirsty, that'll send you to the fridge. Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon has been lighting it up all season long.
Shoot it from the exit. There's a turnover. Another one. That's 7 turnovers now by the Lakers in the first 7 minutes of the game, and finally zeroing in. As the Rockets lead at 32-25. Lakers have closed in a little bit. Eric Gordon, what does that feel like, Matt, when you just don't feel like you can miss? Pat Beverly back into the game, sets up Eric. Nice pass to Nene. That looked like my YMCA defense. Jordan Clarkson for the rebound, back outside to Eric. Repositions, fires, well, why not? Eric Gordon with his third three-pointer, and we still are in the first quarter. Thomas Robinson. Eric said, I'm going to step back to Pasadena and hit this one. Well, Ralph goes up and down. He can be big one month, little the next. How about that? Eric Gordon said, don't forget I can go inside, too.
He's big. Eric Gordon is very big.
He's
tonight
real
he
big.
Is on fire.
Man, Bill.
Doesn't use many words either.
Eric Gordon puts it up and in. James Harden. Nene almost got the tip in, kept it alive, got the rebound. Back outside to the best guy you can pass it to, Eric Gordon.
Thomas Robinson still a work in progress.
Eric ties his career high with 7 three-pointers.
And he had 60 points.
60 points in 29 minutes.
Here he goes for a new career high for Eric Gordon. 8 3-pointers tonight.
Well, not the way he's playing right now. He's playing a little bit below his level.
No one.
But any team will take it.
Yeah.
He's certainly one of the best power forwards in the game today.
Suns exclusively on ESPN tonight.
Does Mark Jackson ever leave the state of California as Gordon knocks in a three? I mean, this guy.
Yeah. 2-for-1 situation. Nice pocket pass to Nene for the slam. Back-to-back outings for Golden State. Here's Gordon with an open look from 3, and he knocks down his second one of the night. On the switch onto Adams. A step-back 3. Eric Gordon starting to cook a little bit. That's his third 3. Last time here when OKC won 105-103 as Westbrook turns it over. That's 10 turnovers here in the first half already. At 5 now to go along with 7 rebounds and 10 points. Gordon gets into the paint and finishes.
Played particularly well, but as both teams go to the bench, as Gordon scores, their bench is going to have to play a lot better and give them a boost. Nene is set out to rest some games.
15 years in the NBA. Harden with the deep 3. Clint Capella going to check into the game for the Rockets. Brewer with nice cut off the ball, coach.
Who just got his second foul here in the first quarter. All the way across court to Gordon. This is going to go in. See, I can call it now before he even shoots. Man,
that was a slam Decker, literally.
Yeah, there he is again underneath, and this time he just merely lays it up. Decker has averaged 10 points in his last 5 games.
There are two close. There are two teams we love to hate.
Eric Gordon.
Wow.
Man, guy's unbelievable. Teams around the country.
Was Catino Mobley playing for Rhode Island?
No, he's graduated a long time ago. Eric Gordon from somewhere near Channelview. Rebound. All the way across court. Shot clock still running and never hit iron. Gordon in the corner. Great pass. The buzzer going off as the ball is settled in the court. And it's just off the iron. And Montrezl Harrell with a hustle play. Let's see if they can score off of it. Eric Gordon, yes. In his 3rd NBA campaign.
What the Rockets can't do now is let the Mavericks get any momentum.
Well, just give it to Eric Gordon then.
I agree.
Nice pass. That's what you were just alluding to, Matt. 5 minutes left to play in the game. Montrezl Harrell all the way back outside, swinging around. Pat says, let me show you what I'm talking about. Pat Beverly.
Montrezl Harrell, Nene, you got a solid bench. That's one of the factors that's making the Rockets so much better this season.
Nice pass by Jeremy Lin to Eric Gordon. And then Eric Gordon, a good couple of years at Utah. Inside Decker. Woo! The switchblade move.
Beautiful reverse.
Eric Gordon.
Wow. That's a tough 3 right there, trying to catch that ball off your shoestrings and then shoot it.
6'7" guy. Plays good defense, too.
Yep. Plays a 2 and 3.
Eric Gordon. That was out by Stafford.
Too close for comfort.
Well, you leave them in the game where they can put up a desperation shot. Rockets got to get going, and there's the man right there, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, why would you leave him open?
Wide open.
Man!
And they're trying to get to the paint on every single shot.
Eric Gordon again. He's automatic. Yeah, they don't know there.
And the more of these kind of games that they're in, they're going to get better throughout the course of the year.
Eric Gordon, of course he's going to make it. He is unbelievable. Harden looking back to Eric Gordon, sets, fires, hits. Cold-blooded 3 by Eric Gordon to tie it up. That's the way he shot in Houston. Ryan Anderson from the corner. Speed. Here comes the Greyhound. Brewer giving it up to Eric Gordon. Tough catch and basket. Almost an automatic in his last 5 games. You know, that's how he got the job. His name was Trey. Keeps up with the Trey Wilkinson. How about that? Another Trey. Towns was so good on that team along with Cauley Stein.
Trey Lyles. I mean, they had a really good team.
In and out and in again. Still 8 on the shot clock. Gordon has to make a move. Trying to get Ryan isolated on a smaller player. He does, and that works out just perfectly. 1 for the Rockets.
I love the spirit that Montrezl Harrell plays the game with.
Oh, yeah, he loves it. It's just so infectious. Everybody catches it. Back to Sacramento. He has really contributed nicely. Eric Gordon with, guess what? Another 3 for Houston.
He makes it look so effortlessly.
Here's going to be, Decker passed up on the triple and went for the double. So Nene gets it up to Eric Gordon. Gordon trying to get it down to Nene, and he does.
Beautiful play, beautiful pass. Don't shoot going away from the basket.
Especially when you're 7 feet tall. Brewer!
Good point.
Bad miss by Lawson, who was over the head and kicked out of bounds by Sacramento.
I don't know about you, Matt, but these were the toughest games for me to play in.
Decker gets a double, and it could be a triple from the free throw line. Got it back, put it up, had it blocked by Cauley Stein. Rockets keep it alive in the corner to Gordon for 3! Even when you don't run the play right.
There's
Gordon to the basket, missed it. Nene gets the rebound, back to Eric Gordon for a three.
How about Corey Brewer, knowing his personnel, gives it to the shooter instead of taking it himself.
New Orleans committed to getting back in transition. They don't have anyone going for the offensive board.
Eric Gordon from just outside the city limits. Also, and this is just his third year in the NBA. Nice pass to Capella. Oh, and Davis goes to the bench. The Rockets go to the bucket. What a wonderful guy. Here's Pat Beverly in the open court now. This Rockets bench group is getting it done. Eric Gordon from Sugar Land.
He didn't miss much, but he did miss him that time.
Eric Gordon with a nice fake to get all the way to the basket.
That's Rockets basketball right there.
To compete with this Rockets team.
Jones with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and Eric Decker. You know, that's what makes him so good. He can drive to the bucket. Back to Montrez Harrell. Montrez spots Eric Gordon. How about that ball movement? It just never stops either. That's the 10th rebound for Clint. So he's got 8 points and 10 boards. And Eric Gordon hits again. Defense by the Rockets. Eric Gordon from Pasadena.
Which is now a new NBA record for three-point attempts, breaking their old record of 50 that they set in Sacramento.
Really good, averaging 21 a game. And there's Eric Gordon with the steal. No whistle. He wanted one.
Yeah, they're not going to call that.
And Buddy Hield goes to the basket. Eric Gordon knocked it away from him. Good defense by Eric.
Decker looking for Gordon. And Gordon drills it.
Cold-blooded.
He has been unconscious from outside. He joked, he said, is that first half? Another three-point attempt, another three-point make by Eric Gordon.
Part of this early part of the game for Minnesota is they've been able to force 8 turnovers already.
Gordon drills the 2.
Ooh, nice pass.
Really nice pass. Faked everybody out.
See how Clint Capella just slips right to the rim. This game's getting sloppy.
Anderson, corner 3. And you don't want to get sloppy. Karl Anthony Towns gets to 30 or more. Would like to get it to 3 and 5 tonight. Harrell unobstructed to the rack.
He's classy. He's always a classy player. Worked hard. Great strip by Eric Gordon that time.
Some significant elevation. Gordon for 3. There you go. That's number 3 for Eric Gordon as the streak continues. Now 13 consecutive games with at least 3 threes.
Rubio for Bielitsa knocked away. Aldrich Levine gets back into the play. Gordon able to get all the way to the cup. 100 or more in 13 straight. So the Timberwolves really slowing down a high-octane offense here tonight at Target Center, but the Rockets aren't done yet. Towns misses. Gordon comes out of there with a minute to play. Gordon burns Zach LaVine, gets to the rack. Gordon for the 3.
Unbelievable.
Keep shooting, because if he catches a fire, he can change the whole complexion of the game.
Parker taking it in, and Eric Gordon with a block.
To get to the basket.
Right. These two teams have 2 of the best benches in the league. Decker with a slam.
Got to be aggressive.
Oh, we got Patty Mills back on his haunches. And Eric Gordon moves in a little bit to make a 2 before he has a 3. Tonight, he's averaged 3 or more steals in his last 4 games. He's number 7 in the NBA. Eric Gordon hits, and now the Rockets can't miss.
All the way to the basket.
And he puts the line to guys with big hands who can't shoot.
2, count it, and 1. Have to score as much here with San Antonio. Eric Gordon out to Ariza for a 3-zone.
And Ariza was open because Harrell set the screen on Ginobili.
good shooter, too.
Eric Gordon's pretty good, too, with the left hand.
And Eric Gordon leads this bench unit for the Rockets.
Off the mark. And the rebound in the Nene. Rockets get a fresh 24. Back to Eric Gordon for 2.
The Spurs were switching on defense, so Nene had a small guy on.
Rolls to the bucket. And great defense by Anderson. Gets it up ahead to Ariza to the basket. He makes it. Oh, what an acrobatic play.
Here's Beverly. Zips it over to Eric Gordon. Fakes right, goes left. Fires over Dudley. Rattled it in. Eric Gordon. Beverly brings it out on Knight. Here's Gordon from way downtown. You talked about Steph Curry-like threes from Gordon. There's an example.
Game and in practice, even in the film sessions, well, you've got to have the thick skin if you're that player who is being critiqued.
Be happy.
Eric Gordon wide open for 3, and he buries it. And you can hear the groan, the crescendo from the crowd. Back it goes to the Beard. 5 on the shot clock. Quick release for 3. Eric Gordon does it again.
Man, that's what Harden's doing this year.
With 8 points. Eric Gordon flips it out to Anderson. No hesitation from 3. Automatic for that guy. Ryan Anderson. Under a minute to go in the third. We got a new ball game. Eric Gordon steps into one. Drills it. 2 for 2 from the arc. Here's Eric Gordon. He has been tough. We have a nice mix, I would like to think.
We do.
No, I just said that the older viewers would appreciate that.
No,
more.
we do.
Decker. Here's a spin move by Brewer back to Gordon. Suns tried to get Gordon a few years ago, but New Orleans matched the offer. He was a restricted free agent. There's Beverly again, wide open for 3. Crowd ready to erupt. There's Gordon right in rhythm with the no hesitation 3 ball. And he is on fire, officially on fire.
He's devastating.
And he is 6 for 12 from downtown. Has 20 points. Season high is 29. There's another one. Eric Gordon is torrid hot.
Layups will do wonders for your confidence. Eric Gordon pick and roll. Harrell. Wow, and a tug on the rim. Gordon 0 for 5, and all of his misses have been from beyond the arc. He'll go inside and take it at Jarrell Martin, and the Rockets have the lead back 34-33. 7th all time in 3-point makes. Gordon off a curl, feed to Decker, and he lays it up and lays it in. Harden picked up by Gasol. Now Tony comes to double. Extra pass. Gordon not going to miss them all.
Shooting it. I mean, he didn't hesitate. Post and they'll have to double team. Great make there by TA.
Harden off a couple screens. Gordon again.
Your instincts tell you, let me pick up this roller. That's a good job in this second quarter. Let the Rockets steal some baskets here late.
Conley. Ariza lines up a 3-ball. And Houston has tied the game on Ariza's first make of the game. Beverly lines up a triple, and down it goes, and the Rockets have the lead back at 78-77. Throw it to the hand, the left hand to be precise. Out of the double, pass knocked away by Gordon. And Harden with a shove of Andrew Harrison and CJ. 11 of its last 12 and their last 5 on the road. Gordon for 3.
Such a quick catch and shoot.
Point game. Gordon, his 3 is in.
Switch. And do not run off with anybody when they drive to the basket.
Gordon, oh, and a foul by JaMychal Green. The last thing the Grizzlies wanted to do.
Taking it inside. Good job by Nene to knock it away. Getting it up ahead to Ariza. Rolls it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. How did he make that? Looking inside. Now goes back. And Nene ends up with it. Trying to beat Lynn to the bucket, and he does. That's 2 and 1.
You strive for as a player.
Outside. Swing it around. Eric Gordon resets again and hits. He is something else. Eric Gordon back to Decker, steps behind the three.
James Harden.
They need to go back and look at that first quarter. Ariza had 3 steals in that first. He only got credit for 2. Miss, and Ariza the rebound. Quickly up ahead to Eric Gordon. That's a Houston Rocket fast break. They'd like to keep Chris in that same team with Booker. There's a backdoor play. It works to perfection. Somebody left the back door open.
3 years before the Trailblazers. Right, we're in the front. Yep.
Back to Gordon. How about that by Harrell?
Pretty strong. Of it on purpose.
Gordon with 5 on the shot clock. Nice drive. 53% from the field and 39% from the three-point line. Eric Gordon, one of those reasons.
If you go underneath that pick.
Backcourt, Decker, Onuaku, and Brewer for Houston. Eric, nice pass, and Onuaku scores.
Onuaku's got good size.
This is going in for the Rockets. Ryan Anderson's back out there. Gordon with a drive inside, and Eric Gordon has scored.
Don't sleep on his ability to work off the bounce and get to the rim and finish.
All the way back to his days at Louisville.
Yeah, good shot blocker.
And good dunker.
Sticky go.
Yes.
Man, he looked over here at you.
Right on cue.
9 off the bench for Seth.
Too deep.
Ryan Anderson, easy score.
Okay.
Here's Skid.
I assumed. I wasn't sure.
Darren Williams blocked by the aforementioned Gordon.
If it wasn't for Kirk, okay?
Oh my God.
3-pointer for Eric Gordon.
So when you get close, he pops up and knocks down a 3.
Gordon. And he scores. Wow. For playing free and fun and so well in the first quarter. Right. And then now the game's just turned into a very messy and understandably referee dominated because they don't want tempers to flare and things to blow.
Trying to keep things under control,
29.6 assists with the Legends. Shot 54% from the floor. Eric Gordon at 3.
That's getting it done.
They were able to work a trade, and Doc was able to get him over to the Clippers, and he's really flourished coming off the bench. So is this guy right here, Eric Gordon. Went to a couple of Final Fours with Wisconsin. Eric Gordon from the wing, he's 2 for 2.
I love what he does. He has great balance.
In the corner, reposition for Ariza, and he misses. Harden with another rebound, saves it out there. Eric Gordon, is he still hot? Yes, indeed. Eric Gordon looks up at the shot clock, bounce pass over to Montrez. Turns one way, hooks it up with the other.
Montrez says, you know what, I got you this way, but I'm coming back.
Jordan's able to get a dunk shot out of it.
2-for-1 situation here for the Clippers.
And a good play by Harden. Ariza has it in the open court. Finds Harden again on the drive for 2.
For many years, Jamal Crawford.
6-point game. Eric Gordon with a tough 3. There was a little contact coming off that pick. Rockets are spread out. Inside to Harrell. How did he make it? And he was fouled on the play. Montrez Harrell with an acrobatic move. Gordon to the basket. Harden out to Decker, and he misses. Harden gets it back outside to Eric Gordon, and he hits.
Offensive rebounding.
Eric Gordon here tonight. Here's Eric Gordon, short on the shot. Tipped outside, good hustle. And the basket is good by Gordon. He was just too close, way too close.
Thanks for Cole. They missed their last 3 shots.
Eric Gordon, wow, from out by Hobby Airport.
He's pretty good.
He's darn good.
Yeah, he's got that overspin. He can pin you against the wall on the back of the court.
And he's a
Anderson gets it up and in. The improved free throw shooting of Clint Capella.
Yeah, when you got a guy with the personality of John Lucas, you can't help but enhance what you're doing. Incredible guy. He's done a lot for a lot of people.
Decker clears it out to Harden. Quickly to Eric. Back to Decker again. Look at that ball move around. It never stopped.
Woo! And that's where the Rockets miss Clint Capella. His rim protection is better than anybody else the Rockets have.
Eric Gordon.
Boy, he's missed the clutch. Makes him miss, but no one gets his guy off the board.
Eric Gordon, nice pass to Montrezl Harrell.
Great play there, too. Getting James off the ball, letting Eric Gordon handle it.
It up in a hurry. Nene's good from there.
Nene's former team was the Wizards, and you know you always want to do well against your former team.
Their shoes are pretty bright.
They're neon. What color is that? Orange?
Eric Gordon hits. Finally, the Rockets get off that number 12. And Decker will stay in the game. And Eric Gordon shoots it from just about Conroe. Good job by Decker. Stayed it, kept it alive in front of Jason Smith. And Brewer with a flush.
I love the way he dunks and holds onto the rim.
Gorey getting it done.
Yeah,
I love it.
Gortat almost undercut him a little bit. There's going to be a steal by Nene. Up ahead. Tyler Ennis over to Eric Gordon.
Something to watch on a nightly basis.
Right back the other way. Eric Gordon, not as spectacular, but both teams trading layups. Wall to the basket. Great defense by Eric Gordon. Good job by Harden to come back. Here's Gordon on the run, up and in. There's Morris again. And Gordon puts it up and in. And the basket seems very small, except for Eric Gordon. Eric passes over to Ariza for a three-shot. Harden to Nene again. Back outside to Eric Gordon for a three. Nene's doing it all.
He's been playing really well.
Yeah, they're doubling him even when he doesn't have the ball.
They start.
Eric Gordon puts it up and in.
So that's why you got to have
three for Gordon. Harden getting that pick from Harrell, gets it out to Eric Gordon from Galveston. Oh, he shot that ball from way out on the street. And a little offense. Sprinkle in some Eric Gordon. No, he won't make it. Tipped up in the air. Harrell to Gordon, lays it up and in. Oh, the Rockets.
Get to Russell Westbrook. 3 of 3 from downtown for Westbrook. Gordon for 3. 4 of 7. He had 13 points along with 4 assists. Nice move. And quarter 3 was off the mark, attempted by Crispin. Here's Gordon for 3.
Over to you, grab the defensive rebound. That's obvious, but he keeps working and finds an offensive rebound there.
And a clear path for Eric Gordon. Once again, a beautiful move by Eric Gordon, who has 12 points. Westbrook now 6 of 8 from the field. Gordon, beautiful pass, slips it, and the foul. The beautiful lead pass to Nene. Here comes Westbrook, right apart, and Ariza with the block shot. Anderson with a deep 3. 6 for 23 against his former team. Nice move by Gordon. That sent Oladipo flying, and Gordon drills it. 71. And it's a franchise that has won 2 championships. They did it consecutively.
The defense of the Rockets.
Got clocked to 5. Gordon with 3 on the 24, knocks it down. He is on fire. Beverly wide open for 3.
Here comes Harden. Gordon stops and fires a 3, and Houston takes the lead for the first time tonight. You expect that you have to make a good number of threes to beat this Houston team. Nice drive by Eric Gordon. Meeks. Brewer took it away, but Green snatches it back, then Gordon takes it from him. Eric Gordon, he is not going to stop shooting the three ball. He's made 2 tonight. Backdoor pass to Harden. Ariza with the shot clock at 1. Gordon for 3. Eric Gordon. This is the group that gave them a spark in the first half. Anderson feeling it. That's 5 threes for Ryan Anderson in the quarter.
That's 6 turnovers in the quarter.
Not a good quarter.
Nope.
Tough finish. Eric Gordon just muscles it in.
Makes some shots. Coach Hill noted at half a lot of uncontested threes that they missed in the first half.
There's a 3 by Patrick Beverly to start the 4th quarter.
Jumpstart Jeff Green. Get him going.
First points except for that desperation shot. Oh, a nice pass by Nene. Gordon. Boy, strong cut by Eric Gordon.
Slow night, just 9 points in the ball game.
Anderson. Ryan Anderson from Eric Gordon.
That's exactly what you were talking about earlier.
Ariza. He's a very good corner three-point shooter. He's made a couple tonight.
It's now been trimmed to 2. Remember, they went to the Western Conference Finals and got off to a slow start. They're going to count it. Continuation. Eric Gordon. Here's Harden driving, kicks. Gordon, the 3. They've struggled from downtown. They're 0 for 7. Here's Gordon, and they'll hit from anywhere at any time. Los Angeles.
Well, and you got to get guys to buy in. And as Brad said, you know, James Harden bought in right away with Mike D'Antoni saying, hey, I'm putting the ball in your hands.
Gordon right to the rim.
Long reach.
A great cut by Terrence. Gordon swats it away. Off of his back, scooped up by Harrell. No doubt about that. Brewer finds Gordon. Gordon on the drive, and he's able to get the bucket, very much like what you talked about earlier. Shot not going outside. He's 1 of 7 from 3. And Gordon with a rebound.
And Raptors, you can't panic with the traps. You got to move that basketball. Somebody's
made
open.
5 threes.
How about that?
Ariza's made 5 threes. I said it. They feel like they're always just a couple of shots away by the Rockets. Here's Gordon driving, finds Harrell. Harrell, another and 1. And how many of those have we seen tonight, Leo? Beverly, Gordon, attacking right to the rim, and the lead continues to grow. Harrell, and it goes in. He's got 28. Gordon, driving. Yeah, how about that? Career best 18th time that he has scored 30 or more in a season. Gordon once again, and he gets the call.
Since they've been back.
There's a lot to be said about being back home.
Eric Gordon walks his way in. He's such a threat from the outside. You got to play up on him.
That left JaMychal Green wide open for that lob.
Gordon. For somebody to get it to. There it is to Eric Gordon. Gordon looks his man off, goes to Harrell. Tough shot.
Beautiful ball movement by the Rockets.
Eric Gordon. Yeah, good to have flash back. Nice give and go pass. James back outside. Eric Gordon gets a good look again.
Now we're working.
I'm going to do a lap. I'm
You
going
can
to jog
go
around.
revel in your glory. Nene rolls to the rim and dunks. And the Nets cut it to 1 with a minute to go in the first. It's a 7-0 Brooklyn run. Decker soaring through the air. Kilpatrick gets a piece. Gordon peeks at the clock. Houston retains it. Gordon goes one-on-one against Kilpatrick. Works his way in. Nice maneuver by Gordon. 45-41. The Nets put up a season-high 75 points in the second half of the first meeting. Eric Gordon answers with a triple. Throws it up there, hoping for a whistle. 5-on-4. Hollis Jefferson trying to get back. Gordon. Oh, what a move! Eric Gordon taking it to the rim.
Boy, through the legs a few times before he even started into that move.
Extend this lead to double digits for the first time tonight. Gordon gets the step on Kilpatrick, goes all the way. Eric Gordon with a hard drive to the hoop. As Jefferson converts, the Nets are down by 4. Nets having a tough time stopping Eric Gordon. Off balance, Eric Gordon.
And strongly on the cross to finish.
Gordon shovels, Harrell. Nicely done, Montrezl Harrell. 1 out of 2. Quick jack, Eric Gordon. He is locked in.
He's making the most of this 10-day contract, too.
Gordon fakes, Gordon jump shot, splash. Wow, for Eric Gordon. Always there. It was the offense, and the question as to whether or not he could find a role in the NBA. Gordon's jump shot, boy, he has been tough to stop for Brooklyn. Eric Gordon is doing as he pleases from the perimeter. How he made it to this league, played in the Ukraine, Greece, Russia. Gordon off the glass and in. Eric Gordon doing it inside, doing it outside, and doing it all.
In nearly a month with an injury. Eric Gordon drives in on Willie Reed and scores. Gordon averaging almost 18 points a game in his first year with the Rockets.
Waiters gets into the lane with the best in the NBA, Eric. Got to finish a little better like he just did, but he does get into the lane.
Second driving score for Eric Gordon. Trevor made 4 of his 6 shots. Montrezl Harrell starts the second quarter for the Rockets, and Harrell gets right to work. He had made 10 starts in the absence of Clint Capella for all this season. One of 2 teams in the league with 30 losses or more. Brooklyn's the other. Eric Gordon triples. 7 points off the bench for Gordon. That's his 153rd tray. Is in basketball, and this thing has really come to life for him in Houston.
Very creative as a coach.
Tyler Johnson missing the 3. We thought he was fouled by Eric Gordon. No call.
A lottery pick, a high pick in the draft when he came out. Been in the league a long time. Could score it, no doubt.
Taking it to the goal is Eric Gordon. Had that horrific knee injury in his rookie season. Gordon on the cut. Nene with the dish. Capella with the offensive rebound. Finally, Gordon with the 3, the first of the game for Houston.
And can still have a feel for where he is near the rim.
And again, he spun from outside as Gordon hits a 3. Doris, he started that spin.
Doris, Billy Donovan told us that he didn't even know who Russell Westbrook was when he was coming out of high school. As Gordon hits a 3 and the lead is 9 for Houston.
The first time Mike's called out a timeout play for James Harden.
Did it in the first half as Gordon buries another one, his 4th three-pointer, 16 points on the night. Ariza to Nene, finds the open shooter, and that's a good guy to find. Eric Gordon with his 5th 3. He now leads the league in made three-pointers. They're right at their pace, 40 three-point attempts as Harrell swats it away. Here come the Rockets again. Where's Harden? There's Gordon instead. Good for 3. Here comes the Harrell screen. Gordon lifting, hitting another one. 7th three-pointer for Gordon.
The Drew League got his body in shape, and it is really paying dividends here. Ball knocked away by Eric Gordon on defense.
Got to score in the open floor tonight.
Tipped up, and that might have gone off one of the Warriors. To go in the first quarter. Decker on the move. Whistle, and 1.
The bench this year has got to prove that they can do it once we get to the playoffs.
Bounce pass to Houston by mistake.
Over 14 a game. They're just having one of those kind of games tonight. Give Golden State a lot of credit. They're in their face on the play.
By Durant, got it back. Boy, Durant contesting shots that time. Brewer got it to fall.
Well, I'm just happy that Gordon had to work so hard right there. The other side.
Now, Hubie, they have 27 assists in the ball game, on pace for 30 or more again as Gordon finally gets one to fall.
For the Houston Rockets. Gordon. We knew the threes were going to come eventually. Mismatch. Randolph.
Good defense
Held ball by Eric Gordon. Exactly.
We've got to do it together offensively to make it happen. Now on the defensive side, he said we got to think ahead. Too much reacting so far on the defensive end. He said we're leaving shooters because we're reacting to the play.
Gordon, high-low, Nene. Look ahead to Gordon. Goaltended by Harrison. Both of these benches average right around 38 points per game. Rockets without Ryan Anderson tonight. Backdoor cut by Decker. Throws to an open area. And the loose ball battle won by the Rockets. Gordon to the rim. And all of that scoring coming in the first half. And is trying to pull his way against Eric Gordon, and Eric Gordon simply manhandled him and took it away.
Oh, the bulldog.
Harden for three. Decker already a career high for him. Again open, again a make.
That it was a three-pointer, but called a three on the floor.
Gordon. David Fizdale just clasps his hands behind his head.
Tough night all around shooting.
Not for Eric Gordon and the Rockets.
Put together a couple of multiple stops on the defensive side. But at this juncture, the margin for error, 0.
And Eric Gordon is feeling it now. Back-to-back triples, 19 off the bench. Only 6 of 11 from the free throw line. And this really could be something special. Gordon drives and finishes. Eric Gordon has been the closer here in the fourth quarter, telling Ben Taylor that his jersey was grabbed. Meanwhile, here's Gordon the other way. And Nene will get an easy one. Grizzlies are called for time.
Brogdon picking up Gordon. Sam Decker wide open, comes down the baseline, slips by Monroe on the reverse.
For Milwaukee, 1:20 to play, first quarter. Gordon. Eric Gordon. Ariza the other way. Baseline Anderson. Can't give him that.
Ever since that hamstring injury's kind of slowed him down.
Harden. Now Gordon again for a deep jump shot. This time he hits it. Got bumped, no call, 8 to shoot. Harden speeds to the basket, finds Gordon, and he'll knock down another triple. Inside to a slipping Ariza. When Gordon, nice wraparound pass to Nene for the easy jam.
He can't come off of the Boy Allen to help on Jefferson.
18-point lead. Gordon free up for the jump shot. Eric Gordon played 1 season at Indiana. Harden at 29 points per game. And he has the license to do that.
No, he's got an effervescent green. Was down there. They fronted him. So the right thing to do is get it over the top.
Offensive rebound stripped away from Robinson. Beverly runs. They look for Gordon again.
Yeah, you got to get to him.
And that's an 8-0 run by Houston.
Yeah, that's enough for Nate McMillan.
Thursday in Minnesota.
Yeah, today is actually the last day they were honoring. And, you know, I haven't been a part of the Coaches Association. I remember Michael Goldberg was. Nice job. He didn't let it happen.
He has been the standout tonight for Houston.
He knows exactly who Sam Decker is.
Gordon, the basket, and a foul. On the baseline, the foul on Monte Ellis, so they have a chance for back-to-back three-point plays. They have had plenty to cheer for and cheer about.
You play against somebody like Harden, all you want to do is make it difficult for him, Chris.
To show the coaches he's a much better starter than he is coming off the bench. He started and had 30 points. There's a great pass again by Harden. And
got their hands out in the passing lanes, getting deflections, making guys travel.
Eric Gordon. Over, but no point scored. Eric Gordon. Quickest shot in the West. He's had 6 coaches in 6 years. He battles with the refs. I mean, it's just one of those players that always seems
to be in the battle,
like a lightning rod. Smaller guy on him, but Anderson doesn't go that direction. He goes instead to Eric Gordon, and that's good. That's okay. 3's better than 2. The agility, he's got a soft touch, good shooting range. Cousins can just about do it all. So can that guy, Ryan Anderson, with 3 straight threes. From Galveston, he missed. He followed the long rebound, takes it inside for 2. Good hard work by Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, nice drive. Whoa! I think that's part of his game.
Injured early in the season with a broken leg. He's come back. Here's Gordon trying to pry his way in. But Capella, every game, another left hand, beautiful shot. Every game, Capella looks to look more and more. By the way, Atlanta is plus 12 in rebounding in the first half. Bazemore to Howard, a little bit high on the throw. Harden leads the charge, the hesitation. Out to Anderson, puts up a 3. No. 3, no. And a rebound by Capella. Harden, Gordon, nice ball rotation. Anderson from 3 again, and he gets it. 4.5 to go. Schroeder across the lane, pickpocketed by Gordon, and then fouled by Schroeder.
Sometimes you can
takes it in, picked up by Nene, and here comes Harden. Harden with 34 leads everybody. Woo, and a drive by Gordon, a crash into Muscala. Count the 2 and send him to the stripe. 14-11. Rockets at home, 18-5. A drive by Gordon, the feed to Capella as he registers number 22. Gordon right to the rack. Tim Hardaway Sr., his dad is an assistant with the Pistons, 5-time All-Star in the NBA. 3, put up and down with a good shot by Eric Gordon. Getting slow up now as Delaney took one below the belt. Never fun. Gordon triple, no. Oh, it bounces back in.
Top by a point. Eric Gordon controlling it back to Decker, who gets the baseline, reverses up and in.
Even beyond what they realized he was as an athlete, they realized as a cultural icon, he became very important. So you knew from traveling over in China, you'd see billboards of him everywhere.
The level of cultural expectations that Yao brought with him, I mean, it's amazing that he was able to succeed as well as he did.
Well, right, and the cultural expectation, in addition to representing the country.
Now to jump out to a lead while we were visiting with the commissioner, Adam Silver, and what a great guy he is. I really enjoy him, and there it is, 3 in a row for Eric Gordon. We knew he was about to bust out for an extended period of time.
Yeah, if you think back about Rockets history, as Eric Gordon gets a tough layup to go, the Rockets had the Twin Towers.
Rondo's a sneaky defensive player. You got to be, he likes to take the challenge of guarding Harden. Eric Gordon from deep.
That's usually what it takes, though, isn't it, Bill? About 3 years for guys to get ready?
I think so. That's a good number. There's a triple decker. Speaking of 3 years, I'll take that. Points in the paint. Again, the Bulls. 48 points. Eric Gordon. There's nowhere for the Rockets to go with the basketball. Great shot by Gordon. James back to Gordon. Drives, tries to get open. Nice pass to Capella. He saw Lopez coming over. Wade shoots it over Anderson. He misses. And the Rockets get another miss on the rebound. Quickly over to Gordon for a 3! Cold-blooded 3! Gordon with a rebound. Good stop by Houston. Gordon back to Capella. Wade guarded by Gordon. 3 seconds down to 2. Gordon knocks it out of bounds. Boy, you can't play any one-on-one defense better than Eric Gordon just played. He's a 35% three-point shooter. Ariza rises up and hits a 3-zone. Nene has checked into the game now. If you're not familiar with following the Rockets, they have a 3-headed center. And we told you a little earlier about that man right right there. Eric Gordon. Is that hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, if you're 3 for 3, you got to start hunting shots.
Well, there's 1 for 1. Harden scores from everywhere. Eric Gordon with the basketball. On the drive, hooks it up with the left hand.
Everybody knows Eric Gordon is a great three-point shooter, but he's also an excellent finisher on layups.
Look at him get back and get in front of the Orlando player and set up Eric Gordon with a 3 to go. Great hustle by Trevor Ariza. Points 24 for Fournier, so those two have led the way offensively. As Watson tries to go up with it, he's stripped to the ball. Here's Brewer. Eric Gordon with the basketball. Will fire up a 3. Bingo. Eric Gordon. He tried to get it back. Taken away by Fournier and stolen back by James. James gives Eric one more try. Layup. Miami on an 8-1 run. Gordon. What you want? Whoa, boy. From Sugarland. Gets them both. So they go the length of the court. Gordon with the steal. And that'll do it. Harden finishes the first quarter. And 3 fouls. Gordon to the basket. And that's going to be goaltending. I thought it's got to be goaltending. Up ahead to Corey Brewer. Gordon. Beautiful. Long range 3.
And that's why the Rockets got to get out in transition.
When the Heat were winning championships, that was the trademark of their team. Good defense.
I learned a lot from Pat Riley. He was with Pat. All the way outside. Gordon thought about a 3. Now Harden will take a 3. Good. And a timeout by Eric Spoelstra. Gordon gets a good look and hits again. That's 7 threes in this quarter.
Injury early, just hadn't quite made his way back in the lineup.
Gaspy, a 28-year-old from Israel. You can't leave him open. Eric Gordon. Boy, oh boy. Solomon Hill behind the back. 2-point game. After they trail by 9, it's Gordon. He'll get there. So Eric Gordon answers right back by Nene, and then let it go. Eric Gordon. Late close. You can't run away from him. 35, go figure. So DeMarcus Cousins up to a dozen. Eric Gordon filling it up. 43-85.
He stay here for the remainder of the time because he's certainly shooting it as well. And another turnover.
Sloppy. Drew as well as Cousins gets a break. AD. Boy, poor pass inside. Tried to thread it through. And then it's up to the guards. And we've talked about that before. Lou Williams. They're going to like him in Houston just a little. Now for Cousins.
Hey, listen, even when he was in Sacramento, I enjoyed watching him play. And I've talked about him for years. And, you know, just looking at him and how he's going to mature.
By James. Up ahead, and James with a steal. Now the Rockets have the numbers. All the way over to Anderson. Gives it up to Gordon. Unselfish play by Houston. So Minnesota hanging tough, down by 9 points. Gordon says, I hadn't shot the ball in a while.
Catch and shoot. Wide open. I don't think he's accustomed to being that wide open.
Yeah, I bet you shocked him.
And left that ball behind. Up ahead to Lou. Giving it up to Capella for the slam. Back to Gordon. Boy, don't you love the way they look for each other?
Lou Williams, he can create for his teammates as well as himself.
Gordon all the way over to Williams, who fires it up. You know, you think you got him covered, but you don't.
Another guy who will be out there. I think the Rockets will take a look at that situation.
Nice drive. All the way to the bucket for number 10. In his second year, he's got a chance to be a pretty good player, too. 6'10". He can shoot. And, of course, we know about Eric Gordon.
He just wants to win.
Yeah, but you know you're going to need him to still average 25-plus points.
Steal by Gordon. Beautiful job of cutting in there and surprising everybody. The Rockets are going to make this interesting, aren't they? Well, Ariza hits a Ariza.
That did it.
A mid-range assassin.
Not a doubt. I think Glenn Robinson and I could play in this era.
Beautiful move. Eric Gordon makes his way to the left and gets that finish.
To NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
We're 3 for 3 on the promos. And Eric Gordon with a beautiful 5 spot.
All great players. Miles Turner worked out for us in New York. As Eric Gordon knocks down the corner three and the foul.
Indiana guarding this team, getting out in transition, making multiple efforts on the defensive end, doing a great job against these Rockets. How many times we've seen him make shots like that, though? Some guys just have a knack for it.
Yes. Speaking of some guys with a knack, Gordon with his first.
Those duck-ins by Blake Griffin, easy lay-ins, running the floor, those are inexcusable. But the other defense, you live with it.
Gordon knocks down another. They've got 8 3-pointers. Open look, Gordon again. Big second quarter for Gordon, his third 3-pointer of the period. Jordan tried to save it, but right to Gordon. Oh, nice move from Gordon. Drives hard to the basket. And Gordon, 13 points in 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Beverly lines it up, knocks it down. 23 pointers. We're not even into the fourth quarter.
Oh, there's so many good point guards in this West. Good defense by Gordon. He had the ball stolen, but he stole it back. And so that's 6 points in a row by Memphis. Boom. How about that release?
It's tough.
Double team goes to Ariza. Ariza on the drive, sets it back out to Eric Gordon.
Good.
As Harden comes across that midcourt line, 5.5 left to play in the quarter. Eric Gordon just checked in and got a great pass from Harden. Harden steps back, finds the big 3-point shooter, Eric Gordon, for 3 more. And 8 for Zebo. Eric Gordon now will shoot the 3. Got it.
He says, you know what? I don't need a lot of space.
Rockets now bumped it up to a 16-point lead. Vince Carter takes it to the middle, has it knocked away. Pat Beverly had it taken away. Benet to the basket. Decker with an extra pass to Gordon. He's been hot, and he stays hot.
Eric Gordon now has made 183s, which sets the NBA single-season record for a reserve.
Like a 77% free throw shooter on the year, but last 2 minutes, like 95.
Look at Capella helping out on Gordon with the double team. Back out into Capella, and he missed the dunk shot. Now 16-8 run by Memphis. Beverly says, let's get rid of all the suspicion.
In the open court, Ryan Anderson pops, and there's no communication by the guys in white.
And Anderson, who's made 168 threes. Now Patty Mills couldn't finish.
They get a little streaky on you. They can open up hot, like they've opened up, and all of a sudden they start missing shots. You're back in the game.
Nene from Gordon on this one as he slams it home. The other way, it is Beverly, Williams, Capella, Gordon, and Decker. Gordon cuts into the paint over LaMarcus Aldridge. Fan behind me said, how did that not go in? I'm thinking the same thing as Ariza drains a 3, and the Rockets regain the lead 74-71. Ginobili barreling to the bucket, and it goes to Gordon. Mills knocks the ball out of bounds, and a foul. Decker to Capella. Good movement by the Rockets and Gordon. Gordon, a sharpshooter, misses, gets his own. Lays it up and in. So Parker says, let's start all over. Tied at 98. Gordon, do one tie it? Yep, with a triple.
That's just too easy. You've got to do a better job either finding over the top of that screen. You can't get all timid. When they're double teaming Kawhi Leonard at the top, and he gets through the basketball, attack.
Oh my, Gordon for 3, count it. Gordon to Nene, back to Gordon, bumped into Green, Nene with the dunk with 10 seconds to go.
Exum been in and out of the starting lineup since he was drafted #1. There's a turnover.
Right to Gordon, who's fouled by Hayward. And Capella never jumped. Gordon takes it to the bucket, lays it up with the left hand. Beautiful move. And quickly Quinn Snyder with a timeout.
Rodney Hood in his third year out of Duke. Ariza's wide open. Got it. Got to get him going again.
Yeah, you're right.
Harden. Back outside to Gordon. Got to get him going. Eric Gordon finally hits his first three-pointer of the game. Tank, all right. There's Gordon with a three, and he hits it. All right. Gordon Hayward with 21 points. And Gordon to the basket for two, and he's fouled on the play. 1 minute mark, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Joe Johnson, passes it up. There's a steal. Pat Beverly takes it inside, and he missed the layup. Done everything it needed to do. It came in here and just took control of this game. Montrezl Harrell with the dunk. 25 seconds left.
The Bulls have come out ready to play. Nene bounce to the corner, and the three is good. That's Gordon. Skipped all the way across to Eric Gordon. Gordon, a drive, and the left-hand
side. It's too easy. He just blew right by Denzel.
Felicio, Harden behind his back. Harden into traffic, lost it, dives for it, and it's picked up by the Bulls. Shovel ahead, and Denzel runs out of room, and then Gordon has it. Visit Inabea.com.
Struggling.
I was. My Spanish was not.
It was. Yeah. Utah is one of them. Utah just seems to play really well against the Rockets.
Williams, and he's down the well with a three.
And if they shoot like they're shooting now, and the way they've been shooting all year long,
the only veteran out there is Rajon. And a step back jumper, and that's good. He banged down his second field goal.
Still learning, got a big upside.
Rondo stripped by Gordon. Lead pass, Capella.
4 of 4 shooting in this first. Gordon gets it back to Harden.
Once again, a switch with Tristan Thompson.
And Harden finally buries a three and missed his first 3 attempts. Now I put you on the spot, Doug, and say, well, if you had a vote, who would you go with?
I can't vote right now. There's too much at stake here coming down the stretch as Gordon knocks down another three. That's 6 for 13 from 3. They're plus 12 already here early in the game.
Or of the intent.
That's your buddies. I figured you would say that was an assist.
Sure, it was an assist from Darren, and it was officially as Gordon trades the three. But they do not want those mid-range looks as Cleveland's on an 11-0 run. They have a 2-point lead, but Gordon ends it with a one-legged floater to the rim, and it's been too easy for LeBron James getting to the hoop.
You think LeBron's trying to show who's the MVP of the league?
Gordon with an answer on the other end. 27 now? We'll get you the exact number, Doug.
What about AC Green? How many in a row he played for the
Gordon lays it up and off. Another loose ball controlled by Houston. How about Williams? Finally!
He's only going to play 20 minutes.
8 points, 5 rebounds for Nene. Irving stripped by Gordon. Triggers a fast break for Houston.
Well, they've only won about 200 straight games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, seriously. Beverly alone with an answer. Ends the 7-0 Cleveland run, and Houston is back in front.
Overworking him too much. I think he's really going to be effective in the playoffs for the Rockets.
Gordon all the way to the bucket. Rockets are having a layup drill tonight. He had his best season as a pro. Lou Williams got the basket, and he'll get the free throw.
Gordon. He's had his health problems. 3 for Lou Williams again. So
the game's leading scorer is Lou Williams.
He's targeting that 7 threes already.
That's the trap that really brought him back in the Cavaliers game.
Exactly. Clarkson will shoot it over Gordon. Gordon got a piece of it. He saw that coming.
I thought 5 knee surgeries was a lot, but Rockets assistant coach Ward Rogers has had 20 knee surgeries.
That's amazing. Finally, Eric Gordon gets one to...
Yeah, we don't worry about Flash. We know he's going to come through.
Yeah.
There's a turnover. Gordon gets it. 3-on-1 fast break. Make it a 4-on-1 fast break. Make it a 4-on-1 fast break. Takes it up. Eventually, he was going to get the ball to Decker. Gordon says, I found the range. Don't worry about it. Keep him in the game long enough. Might be a pretty deep draft this year.
But Carl Anthony Towns. There are no Carl Anthony Towns.
Heard that old saying about you want to play this new brand of basketball. It's one thing to have shooters. Bobby Brown can make.
I tell you, he's got a beautiful shot.
Can they keep getting the stops? Good. Solomon Hill didn't bite. It'll be Eric Gordon inside the arc. He didn't want it. Ariza wants it. He gets it. 100 more made threes than the Pels. Yeah, the Pels had 7 to 3. And Eric Gordon. He got the bump. Man is going to the line. Agenza clipped him on the way by. Frazier in there. He's got 3 assists, 5 points now in 9 minutes of play. If you joined us late, Drew Holiday got 2 quick fouls as Eric Gordon fills it up. Pels have 3. It'll be Eric Gordon on the floor and on the run. Good setup. It'll be Harrell. And nothing you can do there. You don't want to give him a 3-point opportunity. Plenty of time of the shot clock. Don't want to reach against him. He's going to. It'll be Eric Gordon. Got the triple.
That's a triple-double, too.
Don't forget, back here on Sunday night, Lou Williams hasn't been on tonight. It'll be Eric Gordon. And that's his season. He has been that good for them this year. You don't want to shoot early in the shot clock for their purposes. And Frazier, he creates the takeaway, but you don't need to throw it up the floor. Kyle Wiltshire, young man can shoot.
16-2 at home when they win the first quarter. Gordon pump fake, lets it go from deep. That's good. It's Clint Capella. Can't shoot. 2 on the clock. Murray, nope. Didn't know the clock. Nuggets turn it over. He's 6 now. Nuggets back on top by 2. Jameer having a good first half. Reverse layup is good.
Still just challenging. They don't think Denver's got any shot blocker. 1 for 3 or 0 for 4 and 2 turnovers, I think.
Ball's getting sticky. It's taken away. Harden's got it. Harden coming in. Takes a tough fade away. Got it.
Hold it and allowing the big to kind of stay. But if he gets caught up on that too long, that's Gordon shooting that bank shot from 18 for a lot of years. He forgot that he was supposed to be blocking out for 8.
84-80. Here comes Gordon in the lane, and he scores it. The guard's getting in the lane too easily on the Nuggets guard. Loose ball. Nene's got it. Pop it out. 5 to shoot. And Nene throws it down.
Yoke tried to help, and he went so far in the middle.
He's got to look. He's looking at a 6'10 player. He's got to check his feet all the way to the top of his body to see where he's positioned. And Eric Gordon puts it up and in. Now, Gordon, nice bounce pass to Capella. Dumps his man off and slams it over Jokic.
Went backwards. But they want to catch and shoot.
Nice pass inside and a good recovery by Eric Gordon. Now.
It's wonderful to see that.
Whoever's still alive.
People still love him.
Capella bumps his way inside for 2.
It's an 8 rebounds a game, which is serviceable.
And then he knocks the ball away. Gordon tries to get it and does. He has help. Ariza takes it inside, sets up Gordon for the 3. Get in there. Layup. Rebound to Capella. Great rebound by Clint.
That was an NBA rebound there.
Gordon with a 3. Got it. Eric Gordon with his 3rd three-pointer of the game.
Some defense here in the 4th quarter. So Coach Bizdella giving him the golf clap for that defense.
Gordon again. Yes. Eric Gordon. There's Gordon going around the pick. Back outside. Pat will fire up a 3. It must be that spot.
He's solid here in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yep. Gordon on the drive to the bucket. Got it. And he beat Will Barton. To Gordon. Nice drive by Eric. 2 and 1.
7+ left in the half. Ryan Anderson on a challenge three. Cousins did everything he could.
From the outside, went all the way out. Capella got his easiest rebound of the night. Capella on the run to the basket.
Beautiful. Cousins not much of a rim protector, not like Anthony Davis.
And Gordon took it right away from Jordan Crawford.
I think that's going to go even higher.
Were you the big man in Turkey?
No, I was the big man in Greece.
I mean Greece.
Did you ask him was he a Turkey?
The game up. You want to send those teams to the free throw line all the time. And good job by Gordon to box that ball and keep it away from Davis. By Tim Frazier.
Frazier is having trouble scoring in this game.
Nice pass to Nene, who lays it right on the top of the rim. Really have the fun. There's pass across court to Ariza, gets a step, puts it up and in. Good drive by Trevor. Falls down, does not get the call. Rockets have a 5-on-4 advantage. Cousins is not getting back on defense, and Eric Gordon takes advantage of it. He just decided to lay there. Points. The Rockets tonight have a 15-3 advantage. Nice pass. Pep gives it up. Eric Gordon with a three.
It's playing off of James Harden, the ability to make solid screens and roll to the cup. Good things happen when you play with greatness.
That's what they do best. Harden, by the way, in the first 3 games against OKC, shot just 29% from the field. Gordon shot blocked, but they call a goaltend. Gordon looks for room, finds an opening, gets inside. Eric Gordon with a beautiful move. For OKC, they can finish 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th very easily in the Western Conference. Gordon lines that up and knocks down a 3. Nice setup out of the timeout. Found a nice role on this team. Doesn't play big minutes, but he's been very effective. Gordon, nice little head fake and drills another 3. That's their 13th of the game, and Billy Donovan calls timeout, lead back up to 18.
A veteran that defends post play and also pick and roll.
Harden to Gordon. Gordon for 3. How many times have said that watching the Rockets this season? No offers, so he goes to Russia. I mean, it's for several years in a row trying to make his NBA. Oh, Gordon, nice move.
Ball bounces back to the free throw line over the top of Oklahoma City heads.
Trevor Ariza tries and connects. Ariza with his 6th three-pointer of the afternoon. He's got 24.
And Beverly wide open and misses. Gordon will try it again. This time he hits.
He's not going to stop shooting.
Eric Gordon deep. Oh, Sugarland. 4 minutes in to the second quarter. Gordon, tough shot over West.
He's a tough shot maker.
On Thursday. Curry has it blocked by Gordon. Gets it back, lays it up and in.
And picked up by Patrick Beverly. And he'll drive into Lillard. And here is Gordon starting because of the injury to Ryan Anderson, and a 3 right there by Gordon.
He was going to be a free agent at the end of the year. They also got a first-round pick from the Nuggets out of that deal. Really a deal, I think, that helps both teams in the long run.
Up by Decker, and kicks it back outside to Beverly with a new shot clock. Gordon the 3, got it! Eric Gordon.
Kill you because inevitably somebody's open at the 3-point line. Turnover, here's the 2-on-1.
It's Gordon into Lillard. Nice play inside, and a rebound by Ariza. Gordon with the left hand puts it up and in. Offhand shot by the right-handed shooting. Williams, Decker, Gordon. Nice handoff, and the 3 is right there.
This is not a great shot blocking team. When you look at Capella, he's getting better and better.
Eric Gordon.
And that's why it's tied. Capella finds the open man Gordon. He connects. Houston with an excellent response after falling behind 10-2 to begin. With what he's done the last 2 years, veterans minimums when he turned down $12.5 million to go back to Indiana. And he just wants to be a part of a winning team. He said at this stage of the game, that's what keeps me going. Beverly will fire. And there's Capella on the offensive glass. Gordon with a lot of space, puts it home. being negatively affected by those circumstances. Still remaining positive. Curry couldn't handle. Here comes Ariza.
Big 3 minutes here for the Rockets. As we see Lou Williams here trying to answer back. Well, we've seen that about 2 or 3 times.
It's JaVale McGee's first.
Yeah, there you go.
McGee had 13 points in 6 minutes in the first half as Gordon hits the 3 and a deep one for Eric Gordon.
Won a gold medal, won a world championship, so it's a lot of winning here lately in his career.
West tosses it aside.
Still tied at 4. Here's Beverly in his 5th year out of Arkansas by way of Chicago, and then slithering in is Gordon. And a great three-point shooter. Glenn on the misfire. Here comes Decker getting the start with all the ailments, and a nice pass inside the Capella. A 25-point deficit to 4 before Lillard and McCollum took over. Long 3 by Gordon. Way downtown. 2 extremely short-handed squads. Here's Derrick Jones Jr. Stripped by Sam Decker. And the runner by Gordon. This opportunity to start. Ronnie Price drives by Gordon. Then Gordon got back on it. The extra pass by Ulis. Dudley can't stick it. 26-17 on the boards for the Suns in the first half. Gordon slashing through. Suns down 7. Here's Allen Williams. Tried to get a call. Nothing doing. Kyle Wilcher out of Gonzaga, appropriately, into the game. Number 30 for the Rockets. Here's Troy Williams.
Hey, young man can shoot that ball. He gave Airplane Mode that opportunity to shine.
Booker with 6 assists and a quick answer from Eric Gordon. Complete opposite.
Yeah.
He was celebrating, rejoicing, reveling in his teammates' success. Nene.
Devin Booker does not miss those easy short shots.
Now here's Gordon climbing the back of Len. Suns led by Tyler Ulis with 21. Now here's Gordon from deep.
Marquise almost stole it, and the ball went through his hand almost. And
he has been held in check. And this is one of those nights that could really use him. With all the injuries, Gordon cleans it up.
He is going to get to it first.
Capella stripped by Chris. Here's the run out by Booker, and he's stripped by Gordon. Here's Gordon. The ball fake. Teeters in. 9 assists for Booker. That probably made Aaron Rodgers proud, that pass by D-Book. Here's Taylor with the teardrop from the baseline. 25 seconds left in the 4th. And Beverly for 3. Way off. But they get it again. And the dunk by Nene, and that seals it.
Do something about it. Perimeter defenders for the Rockets can't get broken down so easily.
And if they do, someone's got to help.
Eric Gordon head on. Nice pass to Nene. Nice move.
He says, you know, I didn't get the dunk, but I've got a turnaround jumper.
They're dribbling there. Wow. Gary Harris now with 13 as the Rockets answer.
And Gordon just cherry picked. He gets beat on one end, so he just left and went down and spotted up 3.
Game so far, but we can rewrite some history here in the 4th quarter. Rockets have to keep it going. Gordon with some great defense. Swatted it away. That's why I don't do it, Mike.
It's a computer.
Not for me, it is.
Well, that's a machine right there.
Oh, isn't it? Here's back to Ariza. Ariza didn't want to shoot the 3. He wants to let Eric Gordon shoot it. Pretty good decision. In his last 5 games, Eric Gordon is averaging 14 points.
doesn't mess around.
There's a place for him.
Yeah.
46-41. Gordon with the 2 that goes through for the Rockets.
They need to get their sharpness going, too. This bench unit is going to be very important for the Rockets in the playoffs.
Eric Gordon says, you know what? I got you.
12-1 run by Detroit. Get in there, Gordon.
By Troy Williams. Doing a little bit of everything. Scoring, defending, rebounding.
Played well last night against Sacramento, and a nice move there by Gordon. That leads to a Doc Rivers timeout. And you can see the progression As the ball is deflected out by Spates. Looking for three-point range. And here is Gordon. Oh, yeah. Spates on the foul. Which would mean either a Clipper win or a Utah loss in that final game of the regular season. And they do have the tiebreaker should they finish with the same record as Gordon is able to hit.
Gordon Williams in the game. Capella inside. They swing it around. That's wide open. That's like a layup. Eric Gordon.
Jason Williams. Austin Rivers.
And good play by Eric Gordon. Ariza. Eric Gordon passed on the three and floats up a two and got it in the paint. Eric Gordon, great pass to Ariza.
Rockets are #1 in the NBA in points per possession out of a timeout.
Ariza stays in along with Gordon. Nene sets a pick for Eric, and he hits.
Out of the timeouts.
Pat over to Eric Gordon. Oh, that would have been a perfect fast break bucket, but Ariza got the rebound. Back out to Gordon one more time. Good.
Oh, that pass.
Yeah, Eric Gordon just misses. Follows up his miss. James says, let me finish it off. And he does.
From downtown, trying to get something going to the basket.
This is not a three-point shooting team. It's a driving team. He just got pickpocketed by Gordon. 2-on-1 breakaway. Gordon missed it all. Puts up the floater. Nene with another rebound. Here comes Harden slashing to the rack. Harden has scored the last 6 points for the Thunder. 2 minutes gone in the quarter. Capella inside with the hesitation. He'll put it down. Across the lane and he can't get it. Here's Capella. He has been incredibly active. Steals the offensive ball. Gordon with a three. Grant becomes the fifth different player that has been on the dribbling Harden. Gordon with a three.
Now they're starting to get locked in from downtown.
It's Gordon inside. Rookies have come in, Abrinas and Sabonis. Sabonis started 66 games this season for Oklahoma City. Gordon with an offhand drive, and he gets the two. Blocked, retrieves, drives, knocked away off the Rockets. And the shot clock at 6.
Great defensive effort there by Gordon.
With Gordon to Nene. Nice ball rotation into Adams. Punishing move. No budging. Gordon triple. Got it. Rockets with a 2-9 team shooting in the third. It's Gordon. Cuts, drives, and finds the deuce. Outside, snaps at Williams. On top, Gordon, where they got snipers all over the floor. This time, Gordon will take it in. And for a second time tonight, he is finished with his offhand. Anderson for Ariza. The two subs made during that break. Gordon. His floater. They're going right down the lane and finding one successful basket after another. Grab it. Here comes Gordon. Gordon, three for the lead.
Get that answer right there.
Screen Capella. Gordon kicks it out. Three. Williams. Gordon. By Robertson in the corner. Beverly three. Right between the eyes. Harden. Back to Gordon. He'll tee up a three. And a rebound by Grant. Back to Westbrook. Backpedaling on a shot because he tried to get the foul at the other end. Gordon. What a defensive play. Counted for two. It's a goal tag.
Gordon gets it into Capella. Capella foul and finishes. Gordon drives and finishes. That's the Eric Gordon of old. Gordon drives, gets inside. Oh, how did he put that in? Got bumped by Adams.
Come out and play exceptional basketball.
Gordon left wide open and nails the three-pointer. Miscommunication there defensively.
And when do I go back to Westbrook? I tell you what, I'm not waiting much longer if we don't score the ball.
Gordon blocks Oladipo's shot. Grant keeps it alive. Oladipo out to McDermott. Gordon gets loose. Keeps his dribble alive. Draws the foul. Count it and one. Eric Gordon with a chance for a three-point play and to cut it to 3. Westbrook finds Gibson. It's taken right out of his hands by Eric Gordon. 4 to shoot for Gordon. Gordon, hot steps, gets in the lane. Layup is good.
He's just been terrific driving to his left tonight.
Gibson grabs it. Westbrook charging down the rim. In the lane, deflected and stolen by Gordon.
No official for help, so a difficult play in real time to officiate.
Thank you, Steve. As Gordon launches a 3 and knocks it down. Little crossover. Scoop block by Oladipo. Second shot block. Out to Gordon. Gordon fires a 3. Nails it. Gordon from downtown after some fine defensive work from the Thunder. By a team is 20.
In a playoff game?
Yes, in a playoff game. That was way back in 1981, Philadelphia. Beverly trying to poke it away. Westbrook inside, Adams stripped and stolen. Westbrook nearly took it back. Adams dies, but Harden comes up on the floor, or comes up with the ball. Nene drives, kicks it out to Gordon. Corner 3, it's good.
And then knocks it home.
McDermott blocked by Gordon, and still OKC ball.
That you're going to make free throws. That's why I'm taking you out.
Harden for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Gordon to Harden. Banks it home. And the Rockets go up by 5.
And if I'm Westbrook, I'm in a full denial, not allowing Harden to get the ball.
Gordon pulls up. Shot is good. Eric Gordon from downtown.
And the Thunder have started 5 of 9. 4 of 5. Westbrook alone. Gordon, Capella. They want to get him going early. And he slams it through and answers with a deuce. Capella the rebound with 3 defenders around him. Gordon again. In the McDermott. Oh, what a jam! He went up high! In the regular season. That's a long 3. That's good by Gordon. These 2 Sixth-Man Award candidates. Rockets have the lead in that rebounding category. Nene, good fake. Tonight, as he did in game 1. Gordon got the Capella screen. Drives into Gibson. Up against Aldridge. Gordon, Capella. The crisp passing of Houston has been right on target tonight. Here's Parker. Harden and Kawhi off the floor right now. A steal. 2-on-1. Williams from Gordon. And they get it again. What? I'm telling you, this is amazing. 49 points. Rebound by Harden.
It's his first.
Yes, it is. He's got the double-double with 18 and 13. Long shot. Down it goes. Gordon with a triple. They bring in Dedmon for the first time. He started the first 3 games of the playoffs against Memphis. Gordon across the lane.
What a move.
With the left hand, the former Mr. High School basketball. 9-point deficit for San Antonio. Cross court, Gordon free to fire. The triple is in. Eric Gordon.
James Harden.
High screen by Capella. Beverly. Gordon slipping with Simmons. That's the result. It's a 3. Forrest and Decker in from Wisconsin. Montrezl Harrell from Louisville. Corner 3, Williams.
And their role guys.
In the first series, he was not as effective because of the matchup. Decker with a 3. He hasn't played since April 2nd. He broke a hand.
Been so successful and have the second best record in the NBA.
Gordon, it's Nene. The many great pickups made by the Houston Rockets and their GM, Daryl Morey, over this offseason. Execution is what the Rockets talked about in game 1. Not anything else. He hadn't made a lot of shots, but they said the execution was terrific and a nice drive inside with defenders all around. Eric Gordon is shooting 56%, and the Rockets are shooting 50% to start. Simmons watches Harden go by, and he finds Gordon. How can he see him when he's moving that fast and the lane is clogged? Magnificent pass again. Gordon with the floater. And he gets it to go. He and Williams will use that as another part of their offensive dimension. Beverly with the circle move. Here comes Gordon. Shot clock is down to 6. Has fouled back. Mills in front and still hits the mid-range shot. Brad Beverly was terrific in the first round. Gordon free. Good! He puts it down. Eric Gordon, the number 3 scorer this season in the NBA off the bench.
Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green, 12 of 13 from the field between the two of them, 28 points.
Parker was wheeling and he had a ball knocked away by Gordon. They've gone small. Here is Ginobili. To Aldridge. Oh, stripped away right there by Gordon. Tripped up and a foul on LaMarcus. Harden is 3 of 15. Got a hard screen. He sneaks his way in. Out he throws Gordon. Triple bucket.
Knows where all his shooters are on the floor.
Green is now on him. And Leonard is on Gordon. Beverly. Mills will defend. 3. Good! Big shot by Beverly. Has had a good stroke tonight. He's got 12.
In his 6th year now with San Antonio, former late second-round pick, as Nene with a great look to the cutting Eric Gordon.
They've hit 5 threes tonight.
James Harden 4 of 4 at the line. That's a large number of attempts based on how things have gone so far in this series. Short on the 3. And then look at Beverly rip it away from David Lee. Now Gordon fires. Buries a triple. Eric Gordon gets past his man, but finds LaMarcus Aldridge there, who has 4 blocks. So he finds Capella instead to do the damage. Here's David Lee, lost the handle. Mills turns it over. Gordon ahead to Beverly. Rockets have 10 seconds. Here's Eric Gordon driving to the rim, lays it home. Rockets back within 3. Leonard on the switch, guards Gordon, who gets past him, and Gordon lays it up there beautifully for Capella. San Antonio holding the Rockets to just 76 points there, 3 of 10 in the quarter. Mills thought he was pushed by Gordon, and here comes Gordon for Houston.
3-point line. Reads with the screen on Green, who goes up against Aldridge and snaps it outside. Gordon off the bench and fires a triple. Screen high, and Gordon will work through traffic.
Well, he got the switch he wanted with LaMarcus Aldridge on him.
Right to the rack.
And Eric Gordon not settling.
Decker on the side, in the corner Williams. And running off a screen, Gordon triple.
And now the bench of Houston has showed up here in game 4. Kramer, Pau Gasol, use your size down low on the post.
Gordon, long 3.
Wow, that's why he's inserted into the starting lineup to start this second half.
Rebound by Beverly. Harden outside, extra pass, Gordon triple.
Or LaMarcus Aldridge.
Aldridge again, playing well. He's got 14, 8 in the quarter with a runner right there, and it will go. 63% net third. Beverly kicks it outside. Ariza on top, Gordon 3. The extra pass has been so evident tonight in the regular season. He sharpened his tools here in the postseason. Gordon a step back. 3. No! He got another one! Spurs have won every game they played in Houston this year, the 2 regular season games. And then the game Friday with a nice drive inside, knifing for 2 shots. Beverly drives on Green, finds Gordon, whipping it around. It's a 3. And it's Harden who notches the triple.
Spurs only 1 behind the Rockets. Stay within striking distance.
Anderson drives. Kawhi Leonard on him. Mid-range shot. Record in the NBA back of the Warriors. Rockets had the 3rd best record overall. Gordon with the drive over Powell. And that will go.
And now he recognizes the mismatch that Gordon has with Aldridge guarding him.
Beverly 3. Good!
See, everyone just thinks James Harden is the only playmaker on this team. No.
Is 5 of 14. Quickly the other way. Always running on misses, aren't they? Gordon scoops it.
Oh, what a move.
What a play by Eric Gordon.
Another playmaker on the floor here.
With the shot clock at 7. Gordon trolls the perimeter, then floats one down the lane. Eric Gordon starting tonight. As the clock, it's down to 4. Aldridge defends. They'll drive and feed. It's a Gordon 3. Good! He caught it! 2.5 to go. 5-point Rocket lead.
And what happens in conversation with Kawhi, which generally is not much. He said, we have 2 responsibilities. 1, the safety of our players. We do not want them to be in long-term jeopardy.
6 to shoot. Patty Mills back out. Simmons sets. Shot blocked by Gordon. Aldridge picks.
And they switched Green on to Harden because Simmons had 3 fouls.
Gordon does a good job there. Simmons had a steal. Gordon took it away. From the field, 0 for 4 from three-point range. It's been deadly on the road. The game's in San Antonio. Aldridge turns it over. Didn't have that dance to him that you normally see James Harden. As finds Eric Gordon, and Gordon hits a three-pointer, just his second field goal.